Let's turn 2 eggs into fluffy Japanese pancakes. Then we'll make a quick homemade syrup. No corn syrup, chemicals, just simple ingredients found at home. We'll start by separating the egg yolks from the egg whites. Now here's an important step. We're going to chill the egg whites in the freezer for about 10 minutes. Since this bowl is a bit big, I'm transferring them into a smaller airtight container so they fit better. Chilling the egg whites helps them whip up more easily and hold their shape longer, which means taller, fluffier pancakes. It's a small step that makes a big difference. Just be careful not to leave them in too long. 10 minutes is perfect, otherwise they start to lose their texture. Now into the yolk, I'm adding the milk and giving it a light whisk until smooth and a little frothy. Next, a splash of vanilla extract, just enough to bring out a warm sweetness. In a separate bowl, sift the flour and a touch of baking powder. That little bit of baking powder gives these pancakes some extra lift and helps them stay tall and fluffy, even if your meringue isn't perfect. Now add the flour into the yolk mixture in stages. First a third, then about a half, and finally the rest. This helps everything blend without clumping. Time to bring out the egg whites from the freezer. Start the mixture on low to gently break up the egg whites. Then gradually add sugar a little at a time as we slowly increase the speed. Beat these just until stiff peaks form that stand tall without drooping. Be careful not to overbeat or the meringue can dry out and collapse. Add about a third of the whipped egg whites to the yolk mixture. Use a whisk here, not to beat, but to gently lighten up the yolk mixture. Using a whisk makes the batter smoother, so it's easier to mix in the rest of the egg white without losing the fluff. Then add the rest and switch to a spatula to fold it all together. This part's important. Don't use a beater or overmix. Folding gently keeps it light and airy. Now heat the pan on low for about 2 minutes and give it a light brush of oil. We want just enough to keep it from sticking without frying the pancakes. Now for the fun part, gently scoop the batter into the pan. Start with the first scoop on each of the 3 pancakes. Make sure to space them out well. They'll spread and rise, so give them room to grow. Then come back around and add a second scoop right on top. That short pause helps the first layer firm up so the pancakes get more height and less slouch. To help them steam and rise, add a drop of water to the pan, just around the edges, not directly on the pancakes. Now cover and let them steam on low for about 6 minutes. Slow and steady lets the bottom cook while the centers rise like clouds. After about 6 minutes, check the edges. They should look set and a little firm. That's your signal that they're ready to flip. Carefully slide a spatula underneath. These pancakes are delicate, so take your time to avoid breaking them. Flip them gently. Then make sure to add a little more water to the pan so they continue to steam. Cover again and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. Keep the heat low and let the steam finish the job. This is how you get that soft, fluffy texture inside. When the bottom is golden and the pancakes feel springy to the touch, they're done and ready to serve. While the pancakes rest, let's make a quick 5-minute homemade syrup. We only need brown sugar, water, butter, vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt to bring out the flavor. Add brown sugar and water to a small pan. And heat on medium, stirring until dissolved. Let it simmer gently for 3 to 5 minutes, stirring occasionally until slightly thickened. Now turn off the heat. Stir in butter, salt, and vanilla extract. For a maple twist, add a splash of maple extract. Now pour the syrup into a serving container. Simple, homemade, and delicious. Ready to drizzle and enjoy. Fluffy pancakes, homemade syrup. It doesn't get any better than that. Hit like and subscribe for more tasty recipes and adventures from Japan. Sayonara!